But yesterday during the solar eclipse, right? Before, because where I'm at, the sun was supposed to be covered around 3:15. But around 2:45, something happened where I live. And I felt that energy, and it happened before the solar eclipse actually happened on our time. Now, when I looked up in the sky, it was complete, sunny. It was no clouds, nothing around it, nothing at all. It was no cloud. It was pure sun. And then all of a sudden, this look came in the whole area. I'm assuming it hit the whole Baltimore. It was this look that came, and it had like a different light. It didn't look like the same daylight that we usually have. It had like a different kind of look of a daylight. It wasn't even dimmed outside. It almost looked like somebody had a magnifying glass, and they shined it up to a light, because you could see like a reflection of the daylight. And the feeling that came over me was nothingness. It felt like nothing. I had nothing. And when I noticed this feeling, I started to scream. I started to yell to my daughter to tell her to come outside. And I started yelling at everybody in the neighborhood saying, y'all don't feel that? Y'all don't see this? And nobody was paying me no mind. And I see everybody looking up. But I'm yelling like, y'all don't see this? And everybody is still looking up like, y'all don't see the change? So when my daughter came outside, I said, I don't know what the fuck that was, but I think the eclipse had already happened. I don't know what that was, but it was still daylight. And I said, that feeling, I wasn't even worried about the look of the daylight. I wasn't even worried about it. I was more concerned with the feeling that came over me, because the feeling that came over me, it lasted for more than a minute, like a minute and a half. And as I'm feeling this, I'm looking around me, and there's nothing outside but just me. And there's a guy across the street, and there's a guy a few doors down looking up at the sun, and all I see is the cars, and it felt like nothing. It felt like I was in a world by myself alone. It was like an alternate world. It was like, I can't describe what it was, but the feeling that came over me while I was looking at it was nothing, like nothing, as if I was standing inside of a vision of nothing. And today when I was out, as I was going shopping with my daughter, I kept getting this feeling like, let it all go. Just let it go. Brand new start. Just let it go. Forget about everything. Forget about everything you've done. Forget about all your regrets. Forget about everything. Just let it all go and start over. And all day long, it's been on my mind. And I have been trying to think about things that I need to do. And every time when I think about the things I need to do, the money I need to make, my mind keeps saying, just let it go. Enjoy your life. Just do what makes you happy. Just let it go. And it's funny that when I had that feeling of emptiness during the eclipse, because I couldn't describe that feeling, like, what is that? It was nothing, as if I was empty, as if it was a body there. I can't describe the feeling. And now, all of a sudden, my mind is telling me, just let it all go. So, the reason why I want to say this is because it's a lot of people out here that got so much stuff on their shoulders. They got so much stuff on their backs. They got regrets. They got hurt. It's time to just let it go. And I know it's hard for you, and I know you've been carrying it on your shoulders for damn near all your life. But yesterday happened for a reason. And I got a lot of things that I have incurred in my life that have been tormenting me and holding me back. And this is confirmation for me to just let that shit go. Because we got a new start. Because remember what I said. We have the great awakening now. We are only going to get revealed who we really are. Now, is we going to sit here and let these demons overtake us and make us into something that we are not? Or we going to say, fuck these demons, and we're going to live our life the best way we know how? We're going to live our dreams. If you have a vision of being a paint motherfucker, go out there and get you a paintbrush. If you want to sing every day. If you want to go outside and just smile all day, do that. Do what makes your heart glow. Do whatever makes your spirit shine. Be that sun that you need to be. Don't wait on the sun to come. Be that sun. Because we don't know how many days or how many hours or minutes we got left on this planet. Until then, enjoy.